everyone, I'm Elif and I think you should know your tarot. So, in this tarot lesson, we're talking about the death card. If you pick up the death card, if you draw this card in relation to a question, this is a bit of a tricky one because it depends on what exactly the question is. So, does this person love me? If you draw the death card, it is a no. Is this person going to come back to me? If you draw the death card, then this could actually be a positive card. If you're in separation for a particular reason, it means that this person is possibly going through a death experience that is going to allow for the rebirth that brings them into alignment with your relationship or your connection. So with the death card, I will always advise that you draw two cards, just to clarify what this card is saying, because the death card is not, in the spirit realm, there is no such thing as death. Death is something that we made up as human beings, which signifies the end of the body, the separation of the soul from the body. That's what we call death. In the spirit world, we know that there is no such thing as death. Yes, that we leave the body because we transcend, we leave the 3D reality, but we never cease to exist. There's no such thing as death. Everything continues to be. Everything that has ever been will always be. Everything that we've given birth to, everything that has been a part of our creation, everything that has manifested, the vibration of that will always exist. So I would recommend that you draw a clarifier. If you draw a secondary card and you draw the Wheel of Fortune, for example, then that's a positive sign. It's a yes. Then it symbolizes the closing of a karmic cycle. Because think of the Wheel of Fortune, which represents cycles. Then the answer is, Spirit is saying that the tarot is saying there is a closing of a karmic cycle that leads to an end and results in the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck and good fortune for you. So that's a good sign. If you were to pull a clarifying card along with the death card, and it's the Five of Cups, that would symbolize the end of something. That might actually symbolize a death experience that is very finalized. This is grief, so that could also be a physical death. Okay, but it's very seldom in tarot that that's what the card is directing you towards. As I say, there in the spirit realm, there is no such thing as death. But if you ask a general question like, where is this person headed, or what's happening in this person's life, or is this person okay? If you were to pull the death card and this card, it means that no, there is loss. There is loss, and this loss can present itself in various ways, and there will be grief. This is a sign of loss. If, for example, you were to pull a clarifier and you got the Ten of Wands with the death card, then this could represent that a commitment, an old commitment, a commitment that perhaps a third party situation that this person of yours has been involved in is going to come to an end, which will then open the pathway for them to be with you, the person that they really want to be with. So it just depends on what the supporting card is that will give you clarity about the answer that the tarot is giving you. If you were to ask, where's this relationship going, or do I have a future with my twin flame or with my soulmate? If you were to pull the death card, that would seem like a very negative card. But if the supporting card is the devil, that might seem like very bad news. But what this actually means is that your person is going to go through a death process with their addiction, a habit that is very toxic, an obsessive behavior that's been keeping them in a very low vibrational place. And as a result of that, they're setting themselves free from self-imposed bondage, and so it opens a path for a healthy relationship. And this could actually be a good omen. So it just depends where you're putting it. The death card is a bit of a tricky one, but I hope that that gives you insight into what to look out for when you do your own reading.